Hey guys, Hecons here with another World of Warcraft gold making guide. Today we're going to be looking at the jewelcrafting and enchanting tools of the trade items which were added in 8.15. They are definitely worth getting and making me tons of gold, so let's go ahead and take a look at those. So one of the special effects of the jewelcrafting item is that it lets us interact with shrines on the map, much like the alchemy item. You can only interact with one shrine per day, but it does give you a bunch of gems, so it's definitely worth getting. Once you get the item, all you have to do is find one of the shrines and interact with the shrine, and then it'll give you a geode, and then the geode's going to contain a bunch of gems. Pretty awesome haul. So I'm at the one in Stormsong Valley, and you can see I got 2 Viridium, 2 Stolstones, 3 of the Golden Barrel, 1 Laribold, and 7 of the Alzai. So each of the different shrines, there's 1 in each zone, so 1 for each color gem. And the one in Stormsong Valley gives you, and you can see it's like colored yellowish, so it's going to give you way more yellow gems, like the Alzai, which is worth a lot on my realm, and yeah, so there's a color tied to each of the shrines in each zone, so depending on what sort of gems that you want, you'll want to interact with the appropriate shrine. Like I said, in my case, the Alzai is pretty pricey, so I'm interacting with the yellow shrine, the Shrine of Storms, which happens to be in Stormsong Valley, so I'll leave the coordinates of the other shrines in the description below, as well as their corresponding color, so you guys can look those up easily. So the monolite ore right now is giving a lot of Kraken's Eyes, which are the epic gems. You can see I did pick up 13 stacks, and yeah, just gonna do a mass prospect on these. Let's start out with 10, just to show you guys how crazy it is. 1 Kraken's Eye already. Got a second one. You can see I'm rolling doubles as well. For that, we ended up getting around 10 Kraken's Eye for 10 mass prospects, so I'm averaging probably around 1 per every mass prospect, which is 20 ore. So if you pick up your ore for really cheap, especially the monolite ore, it's definitely worth it. The Kraken's Eyes on my realm are probably between 600 gold to 1,000 gold. So it's quite profitable. And you do get a bunch of the other blue gems as well, so you can cut those and throw those up on the auction house. So I'm going to prospect the rest of this, I think. So 12 stacks, a little over 12 stacks. So let's just go 120 and see how many Kraken's Eyes we get. I am starting with, I think I started with 2 and then got 10 just now, so. Yeah, we're already up to over 20 Kraken's Eye. Pretty insane. So it looks like it's finished. We did prospect around 13 stacks of monolite ore, and ended up with a little over 100 Kraken's Eyes, which isn't too bad. Yeah, on my realm, those are going for between 600 to 1k, so that alone's worth, what would that be? Even if I would get only 600 for it, it would be 61.8k for those gems. Remember that I did start with 2 originally, so the 13 stacks gave us 103 Kraken's Eye, and then if we value those at 600 gold each, it ended up being 61,800, so not a bad haul. And we did also get a bunch of the blue gems as well as the green gems, so I can cut some of those and throw those up. The Owl's Eye especially are worth a lot in my realm, so definitely going to cut those, or check the prices of the raw ones as well and see if those are worth throwing up. So the ones I listed earlier tonight ended up getting reset, and someone did buy out all the strength ones and the agility ones that I had listed. You can see I got a little over 600 for the agility ones and a little over 700 for the strength ones, so they are selling. And the Owl's Eyes are going for around 900 gold, so pretty easy, just prospecting the monolith ore, going after the Kraken's Eyes and the Owl's Eyes, cutting those and throwing them up on the auction house. Then I do also have a bunch of the blue bracers, and I'm going to show you something pretty awesome with a new enchanting item, so I'm going to loot these and then we'll disenchant them. So I looted some of the blue bracers, the rare quality ones that you can craft with tailoring, and I do have the enchanting item on this character, so as you guys can see, we're getting a ton of Ember Shards and Gloom Dust from each disenchant. But one cool thing is that you can also now proc the Veiled Crystals from destroying the rares, so that's going to make crafting the Tide Spray Linen Bracers even more valuable. The cloth I'm getting anywhere from between like 2 gold to 5 gold a piece. Remember that you need 10 per bracer, so it's a crafting cost of between 20 to 50 gold for each bracer. And you are always guaranteed 1 Ember Shard. And with the enchanting item, you generally get 2 per disenchant. And then you also have a chance to get Gloom Dust as well as Veiled Crystal, so definitely going to make enchanting quite profitable. Now you do have to shuffle quite a bit, but if you can run this on one of your second accounts, I do have a leather worker that's also enchanting on one of my second accounts, and for any sort of shuffling like this, I usually just do the disenchanting on her. However, I will have to go back and do the enchanting quest again. It's kind of a pain to get the items for it, but probably takes a little over an hour to do, but definitely worth it. Once you do it once, you don't have to do it again, and in the long run, it's definitely going to be quite profitable. So, yeah, going for those Veiled Crystals. It was working without the enchanting item for a while, but they did hotfix that, so now you do have to go back and get that enchanting item to get the extra procs as well as the chance at a Veiled Crystal, so make sure and get the quest done, and yeah, if you're making gold from enchanting, it's definitely worth it. So a quick update to the Cauldron farm with alchemy. It does look like they did nerf the respawn timer, so it's not respawning every 10-15 seconds. Definitely not worth it sitting here to try and farm it. However, it is still worthwhile if you can realm hop. Check multiple realms. And then if I'm running like a Waycrest key or something, I'll definitely check these 3 waypoints. They're pretty easy to get to. And then the 2 down here, which I was farming last week, were much harder to get to, but you can still check them if you're out in Drustvar. This is the house at 30,50. And And then where I am at 24,56 is just right under this tree. And then there's 2 also in the east, but those probably aren't worth checking unless you're doing like a quest out here or something, but these 3 south of Waycrest Manor are pretty easy to get to. The coordinates are 31, 17, 29, 27, and 24, 37, so you can add those waypoints into your map if you're using TomTom or another coordinate program. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that quick update to let you guys know that the respawn timer's been fixed. That's going to be it for today's video. The alchemy, enchanting, and jewelcrafting tools are quite strong for gold making, and I'm glad that Blizzard added them in with 8.15. I will be working on getting my tools for engineering, blacksmithing, tailoring, and leatherworking this coming week, and I'll likely put out a video detailing any gold making I do with those, and put it out next weekend. As always, thanks a lot for watching, and a huge shout out to my supporters on Patreon. Hope you have a great week, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Late.